Yo guys, it's Matt Wenning at winningstrength.com, and today we're going to talk about a little bit more of a subject that I think affects everyone. And that's how do we improve our posture and why is it so important? So let's get to it.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand. I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share.
Well, I think today's age and how we work mostly at a computer desk, right? The percentage of the population that sits down as an office job is insanely high. I'd say above 75% these days. With that being said, we have a certain type of muscles that get lengthened and shortened, and this causes a lot of issues in our posture. There are some simple tips, even if you're not a workout person, that can help your posture tremendously and make sure that you're not only keeping your spine healthy, but everything else is attached to it. If there's one thing I've learned in all of my educational ventures is that the spinal cord and the brain obviously control everything. And their positioning and posture also controls everything, including appendages. This means that if your upper neck or your thoracic or your cervical spine or even down low, your sacral spine is in bad posture due to sitting, leaning, or being on your phone all day, what you'll start to find is that it's going to start causing a lot of havoc in a lot of different areas. So let's start with the neck. One of my favorite exercises to do that anyone can do is to take a band, tie it around the top of something fairly high, a little taller than you, walk back with the band attached around your neck, and hold that position back for about 30 to 45 seconds, upwards of a minute, a few times every 2 to 3 days. Now what I start noticing is this actually helps shoulder pain, neck pain, and keeps the body really straight. Okay? Now these muscles, because we are sitting this way, the scalenes and all the stuff that's attached to the front of your neck become very, very tight due to office jobs and being on your phone. So actually doing this helps a ton. Now the next thing that I learned from Charles Poliquin was a scalene release. This technique actually breaks free the front part of the neck and allows posture to be reset, and I've seen this actually fix a ton of shoulder pain. If you don't know how to do this yourself, you can either come to winningstrength.com, or some chiropractors are very versed in this particular area based on the fact of what we do as human nature today. So what I would say is these are my two favorite exercises to fix neck posture. Now the next thing, we're going to move our way down to the thoracic, is most people have very weak scapular muscles and rhomboids. These two muscles really hold the scapula and the thoracic spine in place, keeping the chest up high, keeping breathing better, heart function better, and overall organ function better. So posture has been linked to organ function with past research papers and other things. So this means that posture is huge in not only anti-aging, but also performance. If you don't have great posture, it's hard to do anything that's vertically or gravitational loading. This means if you try to do squatting and deadlifting with poor posture, not only are you going to wreck your spine, you're probably not going to lift as much as you want to lift. So although some of these exercises may seem like, I'm a lifter, I don't need to do those, trust me, you need to be doing these movements. The thoracic spine is one that I like to hit a lot. So what we will do is physio ball Supermans. We will also do leaned over dumbbell shrugs, and we will also do snatch grip deadlifts for you guys that are more advanced. I find that these particular exercises really force the body in order to lock in. Now for you big deadlifters out there, I'm going to show you guys a movement. We call these just 1-inch pickups. Now this particular exercise, we're lining up sumo or conventional, and we're only lifting the bar about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch off the ground, and we're using all upper back to do so. This actually teaches you not only how to deadlift correctly off of the floor, but also enhances your posture as well. The next area that everybody wants to talk about is lower back issues and pain. Now the reason that I feel that we have so much lower back issues today is a couple of reasons. One, if you look at the evolution of our spine, we were actually designed to be on all fours. And then some time ago, we started to evolve to stand up. But the spine has still developed a symmetry much similar to four-legged animals. So what we have found is there's so much pressure on the sacrum and lumbar because of this evolutionary process, it causes a lot of problems. Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean that we're all just like, well, screw it, evolution's had us basically, fed us a line of shit. In reality, we can fix this area for two things. One, we need flexible and strong hip flexors. So a lot of times the pain that you're feeling on the backside can be coming from the front side. So I have found that most people that have lower back pain have tight and weak hip flexors on the opposite side. The other major area obviously is the area itself, which is around the sacrum and lumbar, which is spinal erectors. You find that a lot of people don't have a lot of muscle down there, but you find us at Wenning Strength, we do. Why? We do tons of 45-degree back extensions, we do tons of good morning machines, and we do tons of reverse hypers. These particular exercises really try to isolate the area and not only build the glutes at the same time, but the lower back. This ties us into the last thing I wanted to talk about. If you're having lower back pain, chances are your glutes are underdeveloped and or they're turned off. Now I know that sounds crazy and a lot of people refute this, but when you sit on your ass all day, you're actually deactivating your glutes. By doing this, what you start to find is that your lower back has to take the brunt of the load on anything that you pick up. This is why for the firemen that listen to me, I have them do reverse hypers on a tri-weekly basis in order for those lower back muscles to not only stay fresh, but limber and pumped and ready to work. This also ties in the glute activation, allowing the spine to not have to do all of the work and helping with the glutes activation process. So I hope this helps you guys out, whether you're a lifter or not. You need to be focusing on these areas to maintain just general health. But also performance is a huge factor in these areas, and you'll find that a lot of these exercises will help. If you need more help, come on to winningstrength.com and let us custom design you a program on online coaching, or also check out the manuals and see the programming design to show you as optimal as we know of loading for these areas to not only help you increase performance, but also decrease mileage and enhance lifestyle. Talk to you guys later and visit winningstrength.com.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss.